Hello, Trinity Academy. This is part of our Mistakes That Worked series. And this one is about the potato chip. Americans spent, back in the 1990s, about $4 billion every year on a treat we know as potato chips. I can only imagine that number has gone up since then. But a popular story, this is one of those that I think some of these mistakes that worked are pretty verifiable. This is one that seems a little bit more maybe urban legend, but it has been the urban legend that has existed for it. So a popular story says they were invented in 1853 in Saratoga Springs in New York. There were many folks who went up there to vacation, and one of the chefs was named George Crumb, and he worked in the kitchen up there. And one day a customer kept sending back his plate of fried potatoes, saying they needed to be thinner and fried for longer. And so this chef, George Crumb, was known for having a bad temper, and so he decided eventually just to get even with the complaining diner. Not a good idea, but in this case it worked. So he sliced the potatoes very thin, fried them until they were curly crisp, and salted them. Certain the guests would hate them, he had them delivered to the table. But to everyone's surprise, the customer was delighted and asked for more. Word spread quickly of these crispy potatoes, and until the early 1900s they were known as Saratoga chips, after the town where they were invented or introduced. Back in the 1990s, over 816 million pounds of potato chips were consumed in the United States each year, with 3.468 billion pounds of potatoes ending up as America's #1 snack food, the potato chip. And just in case you want to know a little bit more about potato chips, the ordinary unruffled potato chip is 55 1,000ths of an inch thick. 11% back in the 1990s of the total potato crop became potato chips. Hope you found that interesting.